we starting off with it? We starting off with it?
We gonna see how it go.
Hey, I like how this sound though.
Okay.
What's the topic?
What's the beat called? It's called Way Back.
Way back. Hey. Way back. Hey. I remember them days. Remember them ways. Way back. Hopping in the Maybach. Driving in Miami with my family. Hey. Remember them days when I had a Grammy. They couldn't stand me. But I'm standing at the top, and that bitch giving top. Told that bitch not to stop. You a cop, you a op. Ooh, pussy, you a flop. Marcus Smart. Shoot a dagger to her heart like I'm Cupid.
I said I'm going way back. Like Trey said he in the Maybach, but I'm chilling in the Maybach with my bitch, and she sitting way back, and she sitting in the back seat, and he slapping ass. Hold up, wait. Hey, and she slapping ass, and we on the podcast, and you know my name, Cass, and you know I'm about to spaz. I got the drink in my hand, and we really going up. We stepping out afterwards, and we don't really give a fuck, cause we really having fun, and we really throwing ones. Christian over there dancing, and he really getting hung.
Hey, way back, hey. Can I ride with y'all? Shawty wanna ride with y'all. Hey, you cannot ride, you cannot hop in the car. Look up in the sky, I'm a star. Ooh, I'm going far in my car. I'ma take a trip on iDrive. I don't give a fuck, I told that little bitch if I drive. Hey, look at my eyes, what do you see? Little kids saying that they wanna be me. Hey. See me on the TV, man, I feel like Ellen DeGeneres. All you niggas are degenerates.
All you niggas is degenerates.
Hey, yeah.
All you niggas with that friendly shit.
Yeah.
Nigga, I'm just with that gangster shit.
Yeah.
Shooting shit up on the podcast, I just say that shit.
Yeah, hey.
Looked in the camera cause I'm feeling nice.
Yeah.
And you know I'm feeling real bright.
Yeah, hey.
Going up. Fuck it.
Hey, bro.
What's good? We gonna start it off like that. Welcome back to Can I Vibe with y'all, man, where we bring the vibes out of South Florida, as always. Let me introduce myself. It's been a while since we did an introduction.
Okay.
It's your boy Kaz. You can follow the IG at CAZ_0.
And again, you already know, it's your boy Chris. You can follow me on IG at Mathis023.
Yes, sir. You know, we got the guest in the building once again, so you can go introduce yourself one time.
It's your boy Trey Forte. You can follow me on the gram at TGI Forte. You know the vibes.
I heard that little TGI Fridays.
Yeah.
You know what? And we recording this on a Friday. Oh, let me hit that one more time, man. What you feeling?
Thank God it's Friday.
It's TGI Fridays.
Yes, sir.
But do you want to give your background? Because some people might already know you, some people might not. So go ahead. Quick little, like we in school, quick little introduction speech.
All right, bet. So a lot of people may know me from Ohio State football, but majority of people will know that Trey from Love Island USA Season 2, and I'm also going to be known as Tony in Paperline Films, which is premiering next month.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Are you allowed to say anything about that?
Yeah. So it's actually a pretty dope concept. I don't think it's ever been anything done like it. So it's a black martial arts movie taking it back into black Greek life. So, like, if you know the Divine Nine, like the Alphas,
absolutely,
Omegas, Kappas, I ain't gonna do it. I gotta fight the urge to do it.
You in the acting space right now.
I actually wanted to be a Kappa in college, but
I could see you being a Kappa too.
I wanted to be, but back to the movie though. It is going into like Greek life, like the processes, like the hazing and non-hazing. You could just sign the paper, but you also have the hazing that goes with it. So more people is prone to go through the hazing route just to say that they went through it, because it's like that kind of a negative connotation to just signing the paper and not going through the process.
Right.
So the movie digs into that. It's gonna be like a little episodic. Hopefully it gets picked up. By like a Netflix or Hulu or Star or something like that. So that's what the festival is for. So we gotta leave it up to God.
Talking that camera right there, we're gonna speak that into existence.
Yes, definitely.
Next month. I love it.
Sir,
I love it. Well, as you mentioned, you were on Love Island.
So the real question is it real? Is Love Island real? Because a lot of people think it's fake. I'm gonna be honest. So I told you off camera, like my mom watches it. She's a big fan of you, but she also thinks it's fake because it's reality TV. Is it?
Yeah, I mean, Love Island is definitely real.
Okay.
Like, I can't speak for other shows like The Bachelor, blah blah blah, whatever. But Love Island is real. It's not like they never gave me a script. It's not like the motherfuckers gave me a paper and I'm just like, whoa. Like, nah. Everything that people say on the show came directly out of their mouth. Now, what they can do is influence you. Like, they can say, hey, like, so-and-so was over there talking to Chelsea. Like, go over there and interrupt their conversation. Or go steal her. Go steal her from him. You know, like, they can tell you, like, they can influence you to do those things. Yeah. But you don't have to. You're your own person. So you can do whatever you want on there.
Okay. So it's kind of like a Sims, like you playing Sims or something, and it's like you got A and B option. Which one you gonna choose?
But you also want to stay in the house, because in order to stay in the house, you got to be coupled up with somebody. And they bring in new guys in to try and take your girl, new girls in and try and take you from your girl. So it's just like you got to make sure you're building stuff.
What was the relationship with the guys like? If y'all in competition like that?
Shit. Okay, listen, I'm gonna be real, bro. I think that they picked me for the show because I was so real and straightforward. Like, I was a real nigga, bro. I did my fucking interviews with them with my shirt off. Like, I'm talking to them like it's just, I'm on, hey, what Kanye say? I'm on TV. Yo.
All right, so he actually had an interview too for the show. I don't know if he told you that. Yeah. Like, all right. So walk us through the interview process. What does it take to get on Love Island? Like, what do you got to do?
Actually talk about that one, but so basically it's steps to it. Like, you get casted for it, then you meet with the executive producers, and just think, it's a whole lot of people doing that. They pick, it's a whole lot of people that's getting casted, but it's just like pools. So they pick you out of that pool, then you meet with the next person, then you meet with the next person, and then ultimately it gets down to a small pool where they just choose who's actually going to be on the show.
Right. Okay.
So, like, I did mine with the executive producers with my shirt off. Like, I'm talking to them. Kanye
Did they ask you to take it off? Or
no, I already had it off. Like,
maybe that's where I messed
up. Kanye was like, I'm on TV talking. It's like, it's just you and me. That's how I was talking to him. I'm talking to him like, it's just you and me. This ain't nothing. Like, this is who you're going to get. And that was my mindset going on to the show. Like, I'm not coming here to be all buddy and homies with anybody. I'm going out there to try and take these girls. Like,
it's competition.
Exactly.
Damn.
So, like, so you don't get to see anybody until you actually walk out on the show to, like, pick your partner. So, like, you have no communication. Like, your phone is gone. So, like, I don't know what's going on in the outside world. I'm just sitting there waiting for the show to start. So, time goes by, a week goes by. Now it's finally time to run the show. So, you know, you like nervous, like, okay, like, this is my first time about to go out there. Like, I'm about to see these girls for the first time. They're about to see me. So they don't tell you the order until, like, right before you go out. So, and you don't know how many is going to be out there. So 2 guys walk out. The first 2 guys, he has an option to pick 5 out of 5 girls. He chooses one, then he stands by her. Second guy goes out. He sees all 5 girls. Sees one of the open ones, chooses her, and then he stands by her. I'm the third guy to go out. So I walk out. I'm like, all right, hey. The host is like, hey, Trey's coming out, blah, blah, blah. Welcome, Trey. Lady's like, hey, okay, whatever. And then, so I get out there, and I see the girls, and the host is like, all right, Trey, it's time for you to make your decision. You get to choose one of the 3 girls who aren't chosen yet, or you can choose one of the girls who has been taken. So I look around, like, all right, nah. You know, in my mind, I'm like, man, fuck it, bro. I'm a real nigga. So I'm like, you know what? Literally, quote by quote, I'm like, I'm going to stir the pot up early. So I look at the guy, and I see he paired up with a girl, and I just chose her. I'm like, I want her. So he ended up having to get away from her, and I got to go stand by her, and we got coupled up like that.
Toxic.
Yeah, bro. Just like, that was my mindset, bro. That was my mindset going in there. Like, I don't give a fuck about none of the dudes here. I'm just here for, like, you know, I'm here to be at the end. But real talk. Like, some of the dudes there was actually cool after you spent that time with them. You talked to them because y'all there together, no phones, nothing. So you forced the bond.
Right.
So you ended up getting cool with some people. Obviously, you're not going to fuck with everybody.
How many people was it total?
It's people coming in and out.
Oh, so it's like in waves.
Yeah.
The topic we're going to start today, I even tell you, Chris.
Okay.
How do you feel about sharing locations with a partner?
Ooh.
Sharing locations with a partner. How I feel about that? I definitely feel like you gotta have boundaries in your relationship. And if you're in a relationship with somebody and you feel like you have to share your location with them or share your password or share anything with them like that, it's kind of like a breach of privacy. And I don't feel like that's a healthy relationship. Because if you do share your location with your significant other, it might set them into a situation where they're doing it more than they should be. You know, like, I'm bored right now. Let me see where Trey's at. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Okay.
And it'll put you in those situations, you know, where you have to answer more questions and things like that, instead of just going off of that foundation of trust that y'all built.
Right.
You know what I mean?
You got an opinion on that?
I feel like you don't trust your partner if you got to share your location.
Exactly.
Like, they don't
Yeah.
trust you. I'm like, why are you asking for my location? I'm not asking for your location.
I think that's the thing, like, when you get to asking about it, you know,
Yeah.
like, if y'all in agreement, you got that trust, and you're like, you know, babe, I want to share my, well, I mean, not going to be like I want to share, but, like,
Nah, yeah.
just like, you know, you stepping out, your girl step out, whatever, she shares it, whatever, vice versa.
Right.
But when it's like, you start picking at it, and then, like you said, you random part of the night, you checking the phone, see where he at.
And
It's
then
like-
it start to put those little insecurities in place.
For
You know,
sure.
like, okay, like, why is he right here right now? What is he doing? If I,
be at McDonald's.
God forbid I ever try and surprise you and go to the fucking flower shop or the ring shop, then you gonna know where I'm at. Now, I get it. You know, some people, like, for a safety reason, you know, if your girl is out with her friends, hey, I'm gonna share my location, you know, or my phone is about to die, whatever, you'll be able to ping my last location. But if you're just trying to do that to keep tabs on your partner, you probably shouldn't be in a relationship with that person. And
I agree.
Me personally, no, that's a no-go for me. I'm not sharing my location with my significant other. It's not even that I'm trying to hide anything with them. 'Cause
And
most of the
I
time
know a
I'm
lot of
doing it.
That's a
people.
red flag.
A lot of people will argue that if you don't share your location, it's like a red flag, and you're like hiding something and stuff like that. But you know, I'm also in agreement where, you know, if you're stepping out or it's a certain event, primarily for safety, that's the main thing.
Yeah.
But if you constantly 24/7 have your partner's location, that's like,
Bro.
because you also don't want to, whether you live with your partner or not, you also don't want to see them every second of the day.
Right.
Yeah.
So sometimes, I don't
Let
know,
me
maybe
miss you
you
type of shit. You know what I
Exactly,
mean?
exactly.
be going,
yeah.
just taking a little drive, going to the gym or something. But you know, I don't know. I don't want to speak for all women, but you know, some women might. You don't know what they do on that phone. So
I think, bro, asking for your significant other's location is a red flag.
It is.
I think so too.
It is. You don't trust that person.
Exactly. And without trust, you ain't got nothing.
I would also feel like a little kid. Like, when I was younger, I would have to constantly share my location with my mother. Like, you're not my mother.
Right.
You don't need to know where I'm at all the time.
And if you don't trust me, then just don't be with me.
Yeah.
Simple as that. Save us both the
Yeah,
time.
I gotta have. That's my biggest thing is trust.
Yeah.
I mean, we was talking off camera, but you know, dating in Miami, South Florida, it's a little different. It's a little different, and I'm speaking in general terms, but I think that's the biggest thing is trust. Like
Because, like, especially in South Florida, bro, because especially if I'm very, very picky with the girls that I date. Like, I mean, like, you got to be top-notch attractive. Like, because, you know, if you're a good-looking dude, you make good money, you got to set the standard for yourself. So I'm a good-looking dude. I know what I bring to the table. So I want a girl who has standards for herself and can also make me better as well, because I'm definitely going to push her to be better.
Right.
So it's just like, what makes you different? Like, okay, why would I be hanging with? In her head, she's probably thinking, like, why should I be with you if you just want to go and do dinner when I could be in this section with,
I could be.
you
in
know
my
what I
house.
mean?
Yeah,
Or I could
yeah,
be, you know what I mean?
yeah.
So it's just like,
When you
It's
say
hard.
top notch, what is top notch to you?
top notch to
Like,
me.
what makes her top notch to you?
Top notch to me. So the looks is what draw me in.
Okay.
So I'm like some people say looks don't matter. Hey, that's not me.
Looks do matter.
Looks definitely matter to me.
100%.
So ideally,
Don't lie to yourself.
Ideally, I like a girl with a nice body, somebody that's taking care of it, not necessarily a surgery body. You know, did the Dr. Miami work. I like a girl who actually put in the time in the gym. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, because I spend a lot of time in the gym, and that'll be something that we can share in common. You know, those common things definitely are essential for a healthy relationship. But besides the point, I like a girl aesthetically. So she got a nice shape, curvy, nice ass, of course.
Right.
So that beautiful face, long hair, doesn't matter the color for me. She could be black, she could be white, she could be
Anything.
exactly. So whatever. That is what's going to draw me in. But far as being picky and the actual standards that come in, looks will draw me, but how she acts and how she carries herself will definitely determine if I take her seriously. Like, okay, I want to take this girl on a date. Because if I see a bad bitch or, all right, let's just say, all right. If I,
No, we know.
Girls be calling themselves bad bitches, so I'm going to just say it too.
They started the term.
Exactly.
We didn't. That
So
had nothing to do with us.
You called yourself a bad bitch, embrace it. So if I see a bad bitch or an attractive young woman, I already know if I just want to fuck, like just have sex with her, or if I could actually see it, like if I could actually see some potential in like actually trying to court this woman by how she carries herself. If she carries herself well, I'll actually want to take that first step and go on a date with you.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, oh damn, I have to take this girl out. Like,
I honestly feel like I think we're supposed to talk about the whole baddies type of thing, bad bitch type of thing. But I'm at a point where I'm not intimidated by them at all. But it sucks. But as soon as I see them, I get this like negative thought in my head, like, nah, I'm just gonna stay away from that because I already know where this is going.
I think it's because we're in Miami, though.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. When I go here, when I'm around here, and like I don't mean to be negative, but it's just like I can already see where this is going, and I hate to do that based off of looks.
Yeah.
I think honestly, social media plays a big part in that because these women, they feel like they're competing with a lot of women who got the plastic. I mean, don't get me wrong. Like I don't necessarily like see too much wrong with, you know, if a girl wanted to enhance herself because a lot of girls have insecurities because of the way
because of other girls.
Exactly.
Right.
So if you see a girl out here with perfect tits that she just got a like boob job or because she has small boobs her whole life, that's an insecurity that she may have had that can be taken away by just getting that surgery. And that's perfectly fine, you know. That makes her feel better. But then you have these other girls who are natural, who want to stay natural, but they feel like they have to compete because us guys like that.
Yeah.
We see those pictures on IGs that she's posting in her new set, in the bikini, and we double tap that. And the more double taps that she gets, you know, it's like.
And they love to see your name. Every time your name pop up.
Facts.
You the first one. It'd be like blah, blah, blah. I'm going to throw my own name in there. It would be like Kaz_0 and others. Like, damn, I'm on the first one.
Like, wow, they snitching on me, man. They definitely snitching.
Nah, I mean, it's funny because you said that's what guys like. And me personally, I actually prefer the natural body.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
I prefer it. You know, I'm not against plastic or anything, do your thing. But I feel like that's more for you and your competition with the other girls. Like, you don't really get a slight edge on me because if I want to see plastic, I'll just go to the booty club, you know. But if I'm actually trying to pursue a woman and like maybe take you out a little bit, see where it goes, I do prefer that natural because then I'm like, I kind of already see what I'm getting.
Right.
You know,
Right.
I don't got to guess and like what you look like at 7 a.m. or anything like that.
I 1,000% agree with you. Like, I definitely prefer natural women. You know, like natural hair, natural everything. Like natural chest, natural ass, everything. Like natural ways the way. Like natural girls are still winning.
They don't get it. Me too.
They're
Me
still
too. And
winning
they don't
me.
get enough credit because all
Right.
this plastic is, you know, takes over everything. So next question for you.
Okay. Oh, my God.
Ah, man.
What's up?
If you met a girl and there was a language barrier, but you fuck with her for real, fuck with her, she fuck with you. Are you learning?
Are you talking about a certain someone?
Are you no.
Oh, okay.
Are you gonna learn a new language? Are you willing to go about it, or is it?
It
damage?
depends on how bad she look. I'm just being honest.
Okay, go ahead.
It depends on how bad she looks.
Explain.
Like, and also with the personality, it just, if you really that package for me, I'll dedicate some effort to learning your language. But
For the long run?
she might be the one. I don't know.
Yeah.
But if she giving signals that she is, then I can't pass that up. I got to learn Spanish or whatever the language is.
What if it's like Mongolian?
I got to do what I got to do. I got to do what I got to do.
Boy, you're going to be struggling.
What about you?
Damn, you know what I'm saying? Any language or
Yeah.
just in general?
No, not Spanish, because you already know that.
French.
French. Oui.
I heard that's hard.
Yeah.
I heard that's a very hard language to learn.
Croissant.
Soft flex.
I think I would if she was. I think it would be actually beneficial if she the one. If I could see she the one.
Okay.
Right.
But I find the love of my life and I learn a new language out of it.
Okay.
So I think that would be great. And then that's like I think that will open my eyes to a new culture, no matter what language it is. But I'll be like, you know, we say we're a few years down the road. I'm like, damn, I'm speaking French right now. Like, it's kind of cool. Yeah.
What would be 3 signs that she would show she's potentially the one?
Ooh, that's a good question.
If I see you could hold it down in the long run.
What does that mean? Hold it down.
Like
be loyal.
Be loyal. Be my partner in the long run. I don't gotta be nothing financially or nothing like that. But
okay.
I can see like, all right, this is a down ass woman. I'm gonna keep you around.
Okay.
What I would say for me, 3 big things for me, as far as determining are you the one for me. Definitely the level of attraction that I have for you, because I'm a very physical person with my girl. So I want to feel like I can have you at any moment. We could be at like a club. All right, let's go. We got to go. We got some business to take care of. Like, you know what I mean? I need that attraction with my partner. Second, I need to know if you my ride or die. If I was to lose everything tomorrow, would you still be here? Like to be with me as I go back up to my levels to get to the top.
Okay.
Like I'm on ground zero again. Are you still gonna be here, or are you gonna just leave and disappear?
Okay.
3, will my family approve of you? Can I see me starting a family with you? If I bring you home, Mama Dukes don't like you, Grandma don't like you, it gotta be something. It gotta be something, because those people are. I'm a big family person. My family means everything to me. So if they don't like you for whatever reason, it must be something that I'm not seeing. And most of the times that my mom didn't like my girl, it was a reason. She saw something I didn't see, and she was right. So
Mama knows best.
exactly.
Damn. Now you got, okay. Because I don't want to copy you, but I am also a family man. Definitely. Well, more so if it gets to the point of us starting a family. You know, I want to, on top of, you know, because I was saying the same thing, ride or die. On top of that, I want to feel like, you know, you're going to play that mother figure beautifully, and I'm going to play the father figure beautifully. And, you know, I've always felt like I'm going to have a good-ass family.
Yeah, bro.
I'm going to be that dad.
Okay.
Come over for the barbecues. Our family is having a good time. Me and the wife, we good. We like. I don't want to like long term. I don't even want to be like looking at other women. I don't want to, and that goes back to attraction too. I don't even want to be looking at other women. I want to have so much fun with you that we just don't get bored.
Exactly.
Like it is just. I think that's a big one too. That chemistry, as far as because I'm big on looks too, but personality is always gonna top the looks for me.
She should also be like your homie too.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
she be your best friend.
Like she should be your homie for real.
I'm not gonna lie. I've been in a relationship before where I didn't want to bring my girl like out with me.
Why?
I was young. All right, I was young.
Explain though.
I was just being young and dumb. I was looking at it as like, you know, I want to go out with my boys, and like I don't want to feel like I can't.
Okay.
I'm limiting myself.
Right.
And now, like, looking back on them, like, damn, like, well, obviously it didn't work out. But, you know, I want to be like, yeah, you have your nights with your boys every now and then. But, like, I'll be like, you know, baby, come out.
Right.
We stepping out here. Come. I want to feel like you can come with me.
Type,
yeah, absolutely.
I'm the type where it's like 50-50. You know what I mean? I would encourage my girl to go out with her girls, too. But, and like, just like I would go out with my guys, but I will also have those nights where like, all right, like, hey, come on, like, come out with me too. Like, let's go out. You get your girls, I get my guys. We all together.
Yeah.
I think it's important to have that balance where you can go out, have fun with your guys. She can go out, have fun with her girls, but y'all can also go out together and still have fun.
Facts.
You know what I mean?
So I got a question. Since you said like your family got to approve of her, what if your boys don't approve of her?
Man, fuck my boys.
Oh, you don't give a fuck?
Fuck my boys.
Nah, I don't give a fuck.
Okay.
Like, because
You wouldn't ask them like, yo, why y'all don't like her? Like,
No.
maybe they might know something that you don't know.
if they got a specific reason, then they could tell me why.
Okay.
Like if they know, like, yo, like this girl been she around the block.
Okay.
But sometimes, bro, your dudes secretly want your girl.
Okay.
So
That's
like
true.
they might be like getting you out the picture so they can holler at your girl, bro. It's literally snakes like that in the grass, bro.
Like, I'll listen to what they gotta say. You know, be cautious of the clues. 'Cause sometimes you could be
Blind.
in love, you could be blind to it.
Facts.
If it's
So-
your best friend, like your brother type thing,
Yeah.
and he telling you, yo, bro, like you shouldn't be with this girl. Like,
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like I'd heavily take that into consideration.
Right.
You know what I mean? But if it's just like, you know, like somebody I'm cool with and they telling me, yo, like, why you with her or whatever, hell nah. Because those would be the same dudes that follow your girl, like her pictures, do all of that stuff too.
Especially if the only reason is like, bro, she don't look that good. And like,
I ain't gonna never worry about that.
I mean, me neither. But but I'm saying, like, you know, to be situations where the dude he loves how his girl look, but his boy is like, you could do better. If that's the only reason,
Yeah.
like, come on, bro.
Right.
If you happy, you happy.
Exactly.
That's all that matters.
Yo, I got a question for y'all though. So, hypothetically, you was in a situation where you met this girl, perfect personality. She could cook, she clean, she made you feel amazing all the time. Your family loved her, but she was like a solid 6.5, 7 out of 10.
7 ain't bad.
Would you wife her though? She had all those qualities that you loved in a woman, but she just she just looked all right.
I'm gonna rock with her.
You gonna rock with her?
I'm gonna rock with her.
All right, I'm gonna be honest. You ever heard of this this line where it says you're only as loyal as your options? If I can do better, I would. If I could. It might sound messed up, but it's my truth. Like if I could find a girl that has all those qualities and she looks better, then yeah, I'm not gonna stick around. If I can't, then yeah, that's the best I can do. Yeah, I'm gonna stick with her.
The thing with that is, like, you take that risk of, because it's like, you know the chart. Like, the better they are, the lower the chances are of having all those qualities.
I know.
So this girl is literally perfect for you, except she didn't have the looks where you want them to be.
Right.
So you cut that off. Next thing you know, you're going down this journey trying to find different ones.
No. I'm saying that if I already have something already, like I'm only as loyal as my options. Like there's something.
Nah,
already
there's no second option.
line.
No second option.
Like,
you got to go looking for it.
There's,
there's no other options right
that's
now.
That's tough.
Because then that could be years, bro. That
Right,
could
bro.
be years.
And then it's too late by then.
I'm consistent. I've said it multiple times. I don't believe in relationships. I think they're a waste. They're
Shit,
the
I
point.
gotta hear this.
I don't.
I hear this shit every time.
It's a waste. It's an absolute waste. He wants that family, that marriage.
Wait. You say it like every time you say like I'm looking for. I'm not looking for it.
No. He's not looking for it, but you know,
I am a family man, so eventually I do want to have that my partner.
he wants it. I don't want it.
This might be an unpopular opinion, but I feel like in today's society, marriage isn't necessary.
Exactly.
I don't.
It's
think
just
so
like
either.
right now, I just think it's a ceremony because
Thank you.
you can do all of the same things. You can do all of the wife qualities, all the wife tasks, all the husband duties, all those husband tasks. You can have children, be together, but if you have that ceremony, statistically speaking, 50% of them end anyways, and then now you'll have to go through this whole legal process where you figuring out who
Which is
owns
even
what,
more pain.
who owns like this. You know what I mean? And like, yeah,
I'm
That's
glad,
what-
I'm glad you
that's
said that
just-
because I learned that actually from my parents. My parents dated for 25 years and then got married. And I'm sitting there at like 10. I'm like, there's no difference. Y'all still tell each other the same joke. Y'all still do the same stuff y'all do. Like nothing's changed.
A lot of things have changed with the generation as far as before, people would get married for security reasons. Like, okay,
Yeah.
I'm marrying this person. Now I know that I'm locked in. I have somebody that's going to provide for our family, you know, but now women are more independent.
Yes.
Like women now, like, and good for them, honestly. Good for women for like empowering themselves, reaching like more potential, better jobs, and more boss bitches out here. Like more boss women.
Would love to
Like,
see it.
Good for them. But now they don't necessarily need that same security that women did in the early 1900s. So a lot of shit's changing, and you don't necessarily. I'm not saying anything is bad with marriage. Like, you know,
It's just
I'm
not
not saying that.
necessary.
I'm not saying that by any means. Like, if you love marriage and you're all about it, and that's how you grew up, that's perfectly fine. Still get married. But I'm just saying, it's with our generation, how society works today. I don't think it's a huge necessity.
I agree with, I know you're gonna say something, but I agree with you because I don't need to get married. I definitely don't need the ceremony and all that. Like
You can still be faithful to your girlfriend.
Exactly.
that's
the rest of your
like
life.
like it's traditional. That's the traditional way. So I'm cool with like I said, I have my partner. I have the my wife. When I say my wife, it's like, you know, wifey material. You do everything wifey material, whether we got kids or not. But I don't necessarily need the marriage as long as we in agreement, we loyal. One of my uncle's friends, the dude you met, he's in his 50s and he's not married, but he has that wifey.
Yeah.
They go out together, they got kids together, they respect each other, but they're in agreement. They're in their 50s, they're in agreement. They don't want to get married, but they are for each other.
Exactly.
You know, and I think you could do that. Definitely. I like you were saying, marriage is very traditional. You know, the wife would play the house role and take care of the kids and stuff like that. And now you see like women our age already taking care of the kids on their own. You know,
Would you rather her be a housewife or be like, I don't know, like a boss bitch that goes out and, you know, doing her thing? Because who's home taking
That's
care
a
of the
good
kid?
question. So I definitely have it in my mind that I do want to be a provider for my family. I do want to have the house. I want to buy the house. I want to have the house in my name and provide for my family in that way. But if this was the 1950s, I want my wife to be a stay-at-home like mom.
Yeah.
But it's not the 1950s. It's 2022. You know what I mean? So now I definitely do still want to be the provider for my family, but I also want my woman to have a job, you know, because what if I lose everything tomorrow? Like,
Yeah.
you know, like, can I count on you too? And I'm the kind of partner that will push my partner to be better. Like, I want my woman to, like, go for greatness. And then we build something together, you know, and who knows, maybe we build a business together and make money that way so we can show our kids how it should be.
Right.
Like two partners helping each other, not just one partner, you know, doing everything and then the other partner, you know, just, you know.
Yeah, that's my thing. I can't, like I said, with my woman, I don't need you to be this boss bitch and like you financially up here on the ladder and doing everything for you. You know, if you do, that's cool. That's a plus. But I just want to see, you know, we're at some level, whether it's the children, whether it's one aspect of our relationship, whether you got your job or whatever. You know, it doesn't necessarily have to be 50-50, but, you know, I just want to see,
Right.
as long as we have an agreement in terms of, you know, financially, security, emotionally, physically, whatever it is, you know, as long as we have that, we're in agreement with each other, you know. I don't know. It's way different now for sure compared to traditional ways. Not even just the 1950s, like even with our parents too. Exactly. Even when they were getting married and they were young, it's way different compared to then. It's different even from when we were born.
Right.
You know, that's actually why we a big reason we talk about this on the podcast, because dating and marriage, it's way different now, and it's always changing. And I feel like how we are coming up, you know, mid-20s, whether you early 20s, even 30s, you know, there's a lot of different things going on where, you know, the whole men and women spectrum is changing dramatically. Chris, this was actually your question. I took one of your questions from the book.
Okay.
Do you think the prettiest girls and playboys are the most heartbroken?
I'm gonna let you go first.
All right, be a little bit more specific on that. Let's see.
You wanna
Elaborate.
Okay. So it seems to be a trend, at least from like my view, that the prettier she is, the more hurt she's been. So she's almost like more toxic. And it almost seems like most playboys have been hurt the most, so they just treat girls like crap, like they're just a number. Because they've been hurt by like that first girl they fell in love with. So
I get the concept, but I will have to say not necessarily.
okay.
So the prettier or more attractive that a person is, the more options that they'll have.
Okay.
So for example, a 10 out of 10 could have a million options, which means that their selection process is a little bit more extensive. So they can get exactly who they want. Versus a 5 out of 10, their options kind of limited. So if they got 3 options, they just got to choose. So with them having less options, it might make them more susceptible to actually getting hurt.
Okay.
Versus because their application process may not be as extensive because their option is limited. But somebody think of
That
it
boy
as
getting
getting a job.
analytical, yeah.
Think of it as you getting
Okay.
a job. You know, just think of it, for example, an analogy. You know, motherfuckers applying to Harvard. That's a whole lot of motherfuckers applying to Harvard. Harvard can choose exactly who they want to let in. They ain't just got to let anybody in.
Does Harvard know they a bad bitch?
Exactly. So they're more likely to get exactly who they want. Versus, I don't know, fucking Broward Community College. Most likely, if you apply to get in there, you're going to get in there. So, hey, you can have a background, you know what I mean? Like, I could just kill 2 people out on the street, walking in there, maybe, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, that's facts. That's facts. Okay.
So do you think, I definitely get what you're saying, and I agree with you. But do you think because they have more options, they get tired of kind of exercising all those options, and then once they do find one they kind of want to lock in with and it don't work out, they're kind of bummed out about it because you know, it's cool
to
to
numb, not tired.
What I think is that they might have that mindset, like, shit, I'm like the prettiest bitch ever, and I just got cheated on. Like, what's wrong with me? Why would you do that? Like, I'm so pretty, and you cheated on me still. So then that might put more insecurities in them, which might make it even harder for the next guy. Because that first guy didn't necessarily have to deal with those insecurities that she had. But now she's essentially almost a new person. So now you got to deal with these new barriers and things like that.
On top of her being on a 10 out of 10.
And exactly. So she already might be counting you out thinking you going to fuck up, which might make her more likely to slip up. Because she's still getting all of that attention that she was getting before. She's still getting all the DMs. She still might get some rappers, some ball players in her DMs. And the first nigga fucked up. So she thinking like, okay, like I turned all these dudes down. Like when I was with this dude and he still played me and I'm this pretty bad bitch. And like, how do I know you ain't gonna do it? So she might entertain and like mess with these things. You know what I mean? So it just, damn, that's how it is.
What about you? That's your question.
No, I feel like it's fact.
Answer for the guys.
What do you mean?
Answer for the girls, the prettiest girls. What about the best looking dudes?
Nah, I didn't definitely. I got some boys that are players, and they're players by being hurt by a girl. They weren't naturally like that. They were. I can't put his business out there, but he was like a lover boy almost. Like wanted a family, wanted kids, and then he got his heart broken. And now it's like, fuck bitches, get money, basically.
Yeah, man. I mean, I would
And he really concentrated on his look after that. Like he just wants to attract as many girls as possible and just break hearts, basically.
What I'll say is, like, I feel like all guys got hurt, like, at some point in time. Like, me, for example, like, I mean, I feel like I got hurt in high school, but, like, I was a young bull. You know what I mean? And I didn't look like how I look
like
now.
The world is over.
I didn't look how I look now.
I don't think any of us did.
So I never have it in my mind that I'm just going to hurt a woman.
Right.
Like, that's just never my intentions. Now, I definitely will say I learned a lot along the way because I see how some of these females move. Like, and I think personally that these females move way better and more discreet than guys. Like,
100%.
if a girl want to cheat and get away with it 1,000%, she
easy.
will.
Easily.
She will. A dude might slip up. Like, a dude might keep those DMs or keep those texts or whatever, or the pictures or whatever.
And they looking for it more too.
That is
to
true.
catch us. We not really looking to catch
is
them.
true.
Exactly.
But that's because most dudes are full of themselves in their head. They're like, oh, I got it like
yeah,
that.
my girl ain't never cheat
she
on
not
me.
cheating on me.
My girl,
I got it
I've
like
been
that.
that guy.
My girl
I've been
wouldn't
that guy.
My girl wouldn't dare. Whole time she the daredevil.
I'm locked in this bitch.
But
She
a
ain't gonna-
guy can also just not care.
Yeah, exactly. Guys, yeah.
Like, women care more, I feel like.
But they also like more drama, so
That is.
they might. As I say, they might be looking for it, and you might not think you slipped up. You might have been, you know, what's his name, Inspector whatever. You might have been whatever.
Inspector Gadget. Whatever.
I was thinking of, I'm sorry, James Bond. You might have been
Oh,
James
yeah,
Bond with
yeah,
that shit.
yeah.
Mission Impossible. Think you got out of there stealthy. She like, we gotta have a talk.
Yeah, bro.
Women are slick with that, too. They'll wait until the right time to ask you about your slip up.
Yep.
They don't just get you right then and there in the moment.
They get all the pieces together.
It'd be like the smallest thing too. It'd be like, damn, how'd you find that out? we talked about it in another episode, but I'm the same way. Where if I open Instagram right now, I just go by like, you know, it's like the whole aesthetic. You know, whether it's my boys or girls, whatever. If the picture looks good, I'm liking it. Like keep it moving. Like keep it moving. Like I'm not like analyzing it. Oh damn, she bad as fuck.
Exactly.
Should I DM her right now? Licking the screen, like, oh my god, I'm not doing all that.
This is the analogy I use, bro. I'm like, when it comes to like shooting my shot, I'm like LeBron with it. Because I take calculated, good quality shots, high quality shots.
We got the IQ.
You know what I mean? I got great IQ, bro. I know if
Elaborate
the vibe is,
on that.
It's like the vibe. You have to make sure the vibe is there.
Okay.
So first off, you see an attractive girl. You know, you gotta ask yourself, is she in my league?
Okay.
Am I in her league? Do it make sense if we both look together? If Steph Curry shoot a logo 3, he can do that.
Yeah.
He's proven himself. He can do that. Now, if you see somebody like Marcus Camby back there at the logo and he about to shoot a 3, you like, hold on now. Hold on. Hey, go closer to the hoop. Get in your range.
That
bro.
thing might get in there, but
So
you know.
you have to make sure that you're in your range. So first off, it's steps to this, bro. It's levels to the DM. So you got to make sure you're shooting within your range. That's how you get a high quality shot. If you're a good looking dude, your range is expanded. So you belong back there at that 3-point line. So you make sure that you made sure that you in your range. First step. Second, what's the quality of the shot? Are you getting contested? Do she got a boyfriend? You know, like, is she posting stuff with her ex or whatever? Or is she posting heartbroken stuff? Or is she trying to look for something new? Is she going out more? She wearing less, going out more? Cool. If so, you wide open. But if she got a man in her most recent picture, you setting yourself up to get your shot blocked. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So
That
those
makes
are
sense.
the key things. And then obviously the icing on the cake, if you like her pictures and she like yours back, or you reply to her story, she say something back, you're already in there. You setting yourself up
What'd I tell
to
you?
get a good quality shot. You know what I mean? And then at that point, it's just like going for a layup. You know, you practice it.
You sound just like this man right here.
Long
Okay.
story short, shoot that bitch regardless. Let that thing fly from half court, even if Marcus Camby.
Hey, yeah, that's
Nah,
true.
I'm
But
playing.
shooters gonna shoot.
I'm
though,
playing.
man.
I'm strategic in the DMs too, cause like
gotta be,
if she just posts a picture, it's been like 30 minutes, you got 700 likes. I ain't about to slide in your DMs, be another dude up in there.
Okay.
I'm gonna catch you on a Monday night when you posted your cat or something. No, never mind. Fuck, I'm allergic to cats. When you posted your food,
Right.
you know, be like, where you get that from?
Okay.
Nah, but I'm not. That's not actually what I say. But you know,
I know what you mean.
Yeah.
I'm gonna catch you in a vulnerable moment.
It's mental, bro. You get that IQ, bro.
So what about attracting women instead of going in the DMs?
So, like, you mean if
Like
I see a
out?
girl in person?
Like thirst trapping. I feel like dudes can thirst trap too. Like,
like,
you're
I
trying
mean,
to attract at the same time.
Now you gotta. It's a level. Like you gotta you can thirst trap, but you also got to make sure you ain't looking thirsty yourself. Like you're trying to get it.
Okay.
You know, like for example, me, like I'm a very fit person, and I built my brand on looking fit, like looking the part. So like if I might post a shirtless picture, I know in my head that it's gonna be girls out there that like that, you know. But that's not why I'm posting it.
That's
I'm
your
posting
business.
it because that's who I am. That's my brand, and I worked hard to get where I am.
I'm asking you, what motivated you to get in the gym and look like this?
So what motivated me to get in the gym and get how I am like this is 2 reasons. So the first reason is I got 3 younger brothers. I'm the oldest of 4. So I never wanted to be in a situation where one of my younger brothers came up to me and was like, yo, man, this dude bothering me. And then I go up there and get beat up too.
Okay.
So like,
big brother.
You know, yeah. So I'm the oldest, and I always wanted to be the protector of my brothers. If any of my brothers came up to me right now, yo, like this dude bothering me, I can confidently go and handle the situation. And it's been times when my younger brothers came to me. Second is the Marcus McWilliamson story. So
That's what it is.
yeah, bro. So I was a senior in high school, weighing about 145 pounds, like skinny freshman. I mean, like skinny, like dude, whatever, scrawny. But I was a good athlete. Like I was always good at basketball, football, track, those things like that. So one day I was at football practice. Marcus McWilliamson, he was like the 6'1", like 200-pound D1 athlete. He was going to Kentucky. So at practice, you know, we just we competing. Whatever, you know how you might talk to somebody or whatever.
Yeah.
He had made a comment to me. He was like, I think I made a good play against him. And he made a comment like, I'm going to Kentucky. Where are you going? And I was like, yeah. So keep in mind, he was like, I'm going to Kentucky. Where are you going? I'm like, I'm going to Ohio State. He was like, not for football. After he said that, I was just quiet. But that comment that he made, because I didn't have a scholarship to Ohio State at that time. You know, like I didn't know that like I would be playing football there. So that just sparked like something in me to just like work hard, like harder than ever. Like I started going to the gym. Like I know track season, I was passionate about track. I started taking it day by day, practice, hitting the gym every day. I didn't have the eating routine. I ended up getting an academic scholarship to Ohio State. And as a freshman on campus, I was telling people that I played for Ohio State before I actually made the team.
Oh, shit.
I had a boy, one of my best friends in college. He was my roommate, and we had it both. I was gonna try out for football, and he was gonna try out for baseball. So we was in the gym every day. We was hitting stairs. I lived on the 12th floor of my dorm. So we would hit the stairs up and down, just training for tryouts. So tryouts finally came, and I also put on like 15 pounds just off the meal plans. When you get to college, you start eating
that
more,
freshman
you know?
15.
So what, you like 160 now?
Yeah, I was like 160,
Okay.
still light. So
Especially at Ohio State.
Exactly. So trials finally came, and I went to the trials. It was like 40, 50 kids, and we did all of the drills. And then towards the end, it was like, hey, like you, come here. It's like, I want to see you do this again. And he picked me to do it, like out of like all the dudes that was there. And I did it. Well, he's like, okay. So I'm writing stuff down. Later on, a couple days later, I got a call like, hey, like you made the team. Like, you're playing for Ohio State, kid. And it was just like, after I got that, like, I was just like, wow, like this is real life. Like I'm really about to play for Ohio State. Went in, did my physical, got all that stuff. And
Yeah.
I remember, I'll never forget, when I first got there, I had to play for Ohio State. They would give out the gear, like your clothes to work out in. So I'm 160, bro. I'm the smallest dude on the team. They only gave out larges. It wasn't no smalls, no mediums, larges. Nigga, they gave me a large. I was swimming in that shit, bro. Like, I'm looking around at everybody else like, yo, like, y'all got the same shot shirts as me? Like, everybody's shirts is tucked on the arms. I'm like, yo, man, what's up? So they used to call me Skinny Walk On, bro. That's what they used to call me.
But that's
But
motivation.
that's even, that's more motivation.
That's motivation right there.
And it was even more motivation, bro. I was the first one in the gym, last one out. I ended up, bro, by the time I graduated, I was almost 200 pounds. As a leader. Went there as a walk-on. By my last year, earned a scholarship and became a leader. Sitting up in the front of the rows, like helping the young dudes, like showing them the ways. It's just crazy how life works, bro. Every Ohio kid's dream is to go play football at Ohio State. Because of Marcus McWilliamson, that shit happened.
Marcus McWilliamson, if you hear this right now.
That shit happened, bro, man.
Hey,
Yeah,
I hope that inspires some people for real.
Yeah, bro. And that's just, I always live off, bro. If somebody tell you you can't do something, bro, why can't I, bro? Why can't I?
Why not?
Because you said so?
Thank
cool,
you.
I'm going to do it.
My parents told me that when I was like 7 years old.
Bro,
I
fuck what
never
anybody else gotta
forgot
say.
it.
Fuck what anybody got to say about what
You could
can
do whatever you put your
Anything
mind
you
to,
want.
and we gonna preach this positivity today.
Yeah, bro. Don't never let nobody tell you you can't do it without you actually trying to.
Maybe you can't do it, but I could do it though.
Exactly, bro.
I love it.
A lot of people don't know that, but that actually, that's a true story, bro.
I appreciate you telling that too.
Yeah.
A lot of people, hey, they never heard that on there, so.
I don't think I've ever shared that story.
I could tell that hit home the way you were saying it.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, we on the Can I Buy With Y'all podcast, man. You know, we got to open up a little bit, but y'all boys got any final thoughts?
Yes. Also, while we're here, don't forget to follow my business page at Shop Leo Core. It's a whole lot of gear on there, especially females. We got the shorts, the leggings. Guys, we got the all-purpose shorts. I wear them all the time. You can wear them to the beach. You can wear them to the pool. You can wear them to the gym. Got some under trunks on there, some tops, hoodies, all of that stuff. Definitely always looking for brand ambassadors too. So feel free to send out a message on the page once again at Shop Leo Core. And if you're not following me personally already, follow me on the gram at TGI Forte.
Yes, sir. Love it. Go ahead.
And you already know, it's your boy Chris. You can follow me on IG at Mathis023.
Yes, sir.
And it's your boy Kaz. You can follow the IG at CAZ_0. But don't go nowhere.
Nowhere.
Because you can follow this podcast, this beautiful podcast, at Can I Buy With Y'all podcast on Instagram, on Twitter, on TikTok, on Apple, on Spotify, on YouTube, where you see these beautiful faces right now. We love it, man. We
Yes,
out
sir.
here. Appreciate y'all.